Sure, perfect. Good morning. Today we are going on a road trip to Palapye. But we are on in a golf today, a 7 TSI. So stay tuned as we start our journey. Right now the time is 6:15 in the morning. It's a bit dark outside, but the sun, if you can look at the horizon there, the sun is about to rise. So stay tuned. So first of all, we have to look for a filling station to get our fuel on. As you can see, so we are almost about just above empty, or I can say it's about a quarter tank full right now. So let's see. The road here from my home is a bit it's not a road actually, it's just a way we found our way to the main road. We can't call this a road in today's but here, what can we say? We are in Botswana. There's the road, how it is. Just imagine how during the rainy season, how it can be difficult to navigate or to maneuver around this kind of road infrastructure. Yes, so we are here. There's a Shell filling station which is here in Mogoditshane Block 5. By the way, I'm from my house is in Mogoditshane Block 5, so we'll just fill it up and we are on our way. So we heat it up. Yeah, 2 liters. Yeah, so that was it. So now this is our gauge here, so we'll reset our trip so that we see how much we consumed, how much the car consumed for the trip, to measure. I normally like doing this after every trip. Before I departure, I reset the trip counter, or what's this thing called? As a mileage, the trip mileage thing. So we are off. We were in this Shell here by Block 5, Block 9, Mogoditshane Block 5, Mogoditshane Block 9. Excellent service. Down checker the tire pressure 2.5 or 250. Obviously, I had to give a guy something tipping. Okay, so now we are off to Palapye. Just getting out of Mogoditshane. I forgot about this. Gaps, traffic. Yo. It's going to be a problem. We are coming to complete stop. Yeah, one thing I like about this car is that when we are in stops like this or in traffic jams, it has this start stop feature, so it cuts off the engine to save basically a little bit of fuel. So that's something I commend the Germans on. Now we go. When the traffic goes, it's just lift out my foot off the brake and we are moving. Look, one of the combi man. Hey. decided to take a Chafkoponyana if it crossing SSKB, because that traffic I wouldn't manage that traffic. But the disadvantage of this this way, or this option I chose, there in front there is the road is uneven. It's a bad road, so we'll be basically moving at walking speed, but it's better than standing still on traffic. So we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, we are here now. The adventure starts. Oh, lulu. Okay. Quite a few people are coming this way too. Mokasimo. In the heart of Mogoditshane. This is what I'm talking about now. We are cruising at 10 kilometers per hour. But at least we are moving. There is Mogoditshane, the Dumani police station, Mogoditshane Dumani police station post. Side is a bit better here, so I can increase the speed a little bit. So what do you guys think? Is it better for me to take this way or the traffic way? Maybe the estimated time of arrival is the same. The problem is taking that road, by the way, was what do you call this, A12 from Molepolole. So I know where just a lot of traffic by Molapo crossing. We just stay there for about 30 minutes. So I don't know the condition. It depends on whether on many factors, like whether the schools are open. So basically I don't know. Sometimes you can flow freely, sometimes you'll get stuck in traffic. But I think I was going to get stuck because you can see school kids are moving around. We are still cooking in this bad road. Now I'm getting the consequences. But I still think is a better way to move than going to yourself and being trapped in lots and lots of traffic. Now we are going to get to the third road for about a minute, then we are back. We'll be back into the same road in a minute or two. Back. This side is too bad, yeah. Even the sun is coming out now. Look, sunrise. Okay, now we are back to the third road. Now there's the here on the right is a block 8, and this side on my left is Mogoditshane and Mogoditshane. So this side is Mogoditshane, this side is kept. So we are off now. No longer that. It's basically it's third road until we get to Palapye now, unless there are new surprises on the way. So we'll just cruise along, maybe around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. I don't like doing lots of speed or high speeds in this kind of journeys, especially on A1. The road that we're taking is A1. It's quite a dramatic road. Lot of buses who are over speeding, lots of drivers who are racing on the way. It's chaotic, basically. Now passing through Setua. Dramatic history about this place here. I'm not even sure of the facts on it, but it was this land before it was like this. Before there was no building. It belonged to a man called Louis Nchindo. I'm not sure whether he was political or was affiliated with the ruling government of the time, but there were certain accusations about him on his the way he acquired the land. But that's a story for another day. Today we are focusing on the trip to Palapye. It's quite a nice place here. It's the place where the wealthy or the most wealthy shop. And the shops here are quite expensive, but they are small shops, unusual shops. But also in a place where there's mostly expensive things, you also find that there are cheaper shops or cheaper things to buy from those expensive shops. So the world or the business world also catered for all people of different incomes. So now we are on A1, passing Sebele now. There's Sebele on the left. So far we have covered 15 kilometers, 15.5, and our fuel is 3/4 full. So the range we have is 610 from the 32 liters that or the 30 liters that we put in the car. So one thing I like about this car is that it's very fuel economic. It's a 1.4 VW Golf TSI. It's turbocharged, a 4-cylinder engine, but it has a different driving mode. Sometimes it just adjusts itself to what best suits you. For example, as you will be driving, you'll see it will keep on switching to 2-cylinder mode if you are cruising at a or not fluctuating your speed. If you just cruise, it just uses 2 cylinders to give the power to the drivetrain. So by the way, it is a front wheel drive. The Golf R is the one that is all wheel drive that I know of these Golf 7s. Yeah, we are still cooking on A1. But here we are passing Palapye. I think it's just the last filling station of Palapye. So we're just cruising around 80 kilometers per hour. Like I mentioned, that I want you doing massive speeds. And one feature during this trip, we'll explore some of the features of this car. So one feature that I like to use on trips like this is the adaptive cruise control. So if you can see, there's this buttons here for the adaptive cruise control. So to set it, you first have to press this one here, this little one. You press it, then you press this one here. I think it's a reserve or something. Yeah, reserve. Then it will reserve the current speed that you are doing. So if you can see here at the bottom here, there's the 82 at the bottom here, right here. That 82 means that you are going to cruise at that speed. So the reason why it's showing 81 now is because the road is a little bit of an uphill, so we're still trying to reach the 82 mark, but it will get there. So to adjust this speed, you use these buttons here. These buttons, plus and minus and plus, they increase and decrease speed by tens. So if you are at 80, for example, if you press it, if I click the minus, it will decrease to 70, and the speed will rapidly drop to 70 slowly until it gets there. So if I press the plus, it will add a 10. So I press another plus, 90. So let me get back to 80. So if you want to increase in ones, one by one, you use the set to reduce the speed, and the reserve, or this, I don't know what this, I'm not sure, but I think it's reserve. So you put it, you press it, it will increase by 1, press it again, 2, 3, and the speed will gradually increase to that target. So the way adaptive, let me just put it around 85. Yeah. So the way adaptive cruise control works, I think most people will know. When there is a car on the road, the speed will reduce. It will not hit that car. In old or the old school cruise control functions, you just set the speed and the car will just roll with you, and it wouldn't care what's in front of the vehicle. You yourself, the driver, will have to manage your obstacles on the road. So what else? Yeah, earlier when I talked of the what you call this, the two-cylinder mode. As you can see, now we are cruising at 85. So now if you look to the right of the steering wheel, there's these buttons here. So you press, and you can see that average speed 34. So from the start of my journey, the average speed until now is 34 kilometers per hour. The distance I covered is 34. Obviously it counts from the time I left my home, because the free station is just about a kilometer away from my home. And the travel time, 1 hour. I've been 1 hour in the road for those 34 kilometers. And the range is 620. Average consumption 6.1. Look, these are the buses I'm talking about. A1 buses. Yo, always cooking. Anyway, and the consumption, the current consumption is 3.5 liters to the 100. So that's why I say this car is so economical. Most cars average around 6, 7, 8, around there. But this one is super fuel efficient. Now we are back to the speed where we were. So now getting back to the two-cylinder mode. Yeah, there's this two-cylinder mode. You see, two-cylinder mode there. It means your engine is operating only in 2 cylinders. So that's where most of the fuel economy is coming from. As you can see that the consumption levels are quite low. Very low. As low as 2.8 liters to the 100 sometimes. So we are still on A1. Now the dual carriageway is finished now. It's 1-1, yeah. And a lot of potholes before Atisha. This road is bad. Before there's a village called Atisha on the way there. Just before that village and coming down here, lots and lots of potholes. And you will see people cooking, driving very fast. Sure, but quick update. I think this is Atisha. This is where the potholes I think will stop after passing this whole village. Hey, it has been a nightmare, dodging up and down, left and right. But I just hope going forward there are less potholes and times, yes, you can find a lot of people there, a lot of cars, chaotic traffic and the foot and mouth thing. Because especially if there's buses ahead of you, because everyone has to get off those buses to step on the disease control thing. There's a way bridge there. We are approaching the foot and mouth thing, foot and mouth control and police checkpoint. Okay. I went out to step on the disease control mat. Now the cars also do their part here. Now next is Palapye. So far we've covered 116 kilometers and we are on. Because of time, I won't stop here. I will just keep on moving. I will just show it a little as we are passing. People like to stop here and take photos. Me myself, I've never stopped here. But it's one of the imaginary planes, the latitude imaginary planes in the map of the world. So it passes here. As you can see, Tropic of Capricorn. All those. So this is the ride. With 70 with the waiting the spoiler, so everything is just basic. We'll do a review maybe sometime during the course of the time. So we'll be going hitting A1 once again. Palapye. We are in Palapye now. 200 kilometers covered so far. So we are left with about 60 or 70, somewhere there. Is 5:30, but we have traveled 200 kilometers from that 620. that just explains how economical this car is. And the current gauge is just moved a little bit. The traffic lights are not working here, so it becomes a four-way stop. Here we go. Time of the whole trip, 4 hours. You're driving around with 80 kilometers per hour. It's not ideal, but I wasn't in much of a hurry. I calculated that I'll be arriving here just around this time. The time now is 10:26, so we're almost there. Those who don't know Palapye is a small town in the central district of Botswana. It's a growing town. It's always growing, but it's kind of small, and also it's more of a town or a village. There's also a village style here, and it has many modern malls. I can say few, not many, few around, because there is Lotsani Junction Mall, Tipalani, and Palapye Junction Mall. Palapye Junction Mall is just where there is a road branching from A1 going towards Serowe. So we are here, and there's a board there saying "Welcome to Palapye." So I'll slow down now, 60, because the cops in Palapye, they will catch you fast. Speed traps all over. So that's it for the road trip. Well, I'm here. I've arrived safely. So let me just finish up with the destination. I'm going to be used, which is the Botswana International University of Science and Technology. Yeah, we'll finish up the video there. Yeah, you are closing into our destination. is a railway crossing here. Let me check the trains. No trains, so this is the gate to be used. So basically that's it about the trip to Palapye, from Mogoditshane to Palapye. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment something to say about the trip or the channel in general. And if you didn't like the video, just put a like anyway. And say something on the comment section so that we can improve. There's always room to improve. I believe in criticism, because we all learn